your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2019 Platinum Edition. And this is the UMR episode 24. It is 24, yeah. Okay, 24, yeah. And it's hot action right to begin with here. We're starting with Eric. And Eric is one of our locals. In fact, he is our newest local. We added him on, I don't know, last episode before that. And he headed right now, as you can see here, to the North Yard from the east. And he's got a train there waiting for him. He's got a GP38-2, an SD80 Mac, and L. So he's a power move right here. So he is on his way at 60 mph. That's miles per hour, in case you didn't know. So right now the time is 12:45 here in game, and we are going to watch him for 5 minutes. So let's cue up the line side camera. It's queued up, even though nothing changed. I want to do this just a little bit here. Here we go. He just ran that red. I've heard some people complain about that on some routes, how the signals are not showing the correct indication. Because although he just passed that red, it did not spad. So, yeah, I don't know. And yet the light, the signal on the other track was green. Is it confused and thinks he's on the other track? Or is there a train coming in that direction? I don't know. Sit back and relax. It's been a very Trainz morning for me. I just got done. There's a nice shot. I just got done recording the latest CNO Hinton, another one of my series, in case you're unaware. And while that was rendering and uploading to YouTube, I cleaned my kitchen cupboards. Because I do that kind of stuff from time to time. And now I'm doing UMR. And it takes me about an hour to do each one of these. So, yeah. A lot of Trainz. It's like we're in a conifer forest here. A lot of flybys. Or I guess rollbys. Speed limit sign. Nope, just reaffirming 60 is what it's doing. I thought I timed it before, and I may have mentioned this before. To get one from one side of the map all the way to the farthest end in real time takes about 5 hours. Yeah, it's a ginormous map. That's if you're following all the speed limits. If you floor the throttle all the way, then you'll make it in shorter time, but that's following all the speed limits. And to get from where he's coming now, which is Gunnison, that's where he originated, and he is now heading to the North Yard, I think takes 2 hours, 2.5 real hours. And the time I'm running in game here, this time up here in the right-hand corner, that's also in real time. So a minute equals a minute. It's not sped up or anything like that. So again, this route is huge. See, is that a red he's showing there? Okay, hold on. We're going to pause it and find out what it says. It says line ahead is clear, and this is giving him a red signal. Maybe we should stop and have the conductor get out and kind of bang on it. Maybe it just needs to be banged on a little bit. I'll turn it back to green. Don't know. he's got to be relatively close because I believe we just drilled with Thomas and Smiley, and which means we're going to start doing send-outs again. Find out, what cars we can clear out of the yard, which would mean we need another train, which would mean there'd be nowhere to put the current, nowhere to build the current train if he were to move it. So I think he's got to be pretty close. I don't think I've ever had a situation where I was waiting for an engine to get to the north yard to haul out the train we already built. That train interfering with building the next train. He should be pretty close at this point. But we are real close to stop watching it. In fact, we are now at the time we're going to stop watching Eric here. We're standing out in the mud here in the field. So I want to put you guys on pause until we figure out what we're doing next. And now we are in Bloomfield. Bloomfield, we're right outside the American Warehousing Company. And way down there is Adair. He's at the Bloomfield station. Now, look at a shot like this, and I think to myself, everything's good in the world. Why do I think that? Because look right over here. Look in this right above the roof here. That is McDonald's, some of the best Irish cuisine I've ever had. Love it. Okay, so where is he going next? Well, Adair is going to go to Lambert, which is a little tiny station. So let's start the bell up. Couple toots on the horn, and then take me to Lambert. There we go, Lambert. Get some. Here we go. We'll load when we get there. They got 3 storage tracks here. These 2 on the left here are both mainline tracks. Then they got these storage tracks here. I have the Lambert station classified as a medium-sized station. They picked up 73 people. Now we're headed to Lambert, where there are 29 people waiting to be picked up there. There he comes in his P-42s. Right? Yeah, P-42 DCs, Phase 3s. And then all his superliners. There we go. All right, so we're going to go on top here. And then we're going to watch it for 5 minutes, which will be 12:59. So once again, we are activating the line side camera. Get some good views of the route here as we go through it. Engine 14 and engine 58. I believe this just goes off into a Y here. I think. I could be wrong. Fine town of Bloomfield. Lots of farmland out here. You can see all the green silos out here. Co-op, if you will. don't know if they're growing corn out here or barley or wheat. It's one of those. Nice shot of the engine shed here in Bloomfield. Oh, coming up on a crossing. Why did he stop blowing his horn? I don't think this crossing's working right. Oh, you know what? This one, I think there's, this one is not the automatic one, didn't do the whistle. They put, like, things on the track that make it whistle every time the horn goes over, or the train goes over. So we will have to, we should probably turn on the bells, probably a good idea, right? Yeah, we'll have to come back and fix that. We'll take off the automatics they have on there and put the automatic on there that I like. That looked more like a service drive. Well, probably not a service drive. Probably leads out to the warehouse we saw at that one spot. There he goes. Now he's got himself a little more leeway here. Goes down to a single track. Big old berm built up for the road. That must have taken a whole lot of soil and trucks to get that put together. There it is, 12:59. All right, put you guys on pause until we figure out what we're doing next. So here we are with the Duke. He's my empties guy, right? There we go. Sounds kind of weird. Still kind of weird. But anyway, so here we are with Duke. He's our empties guy. He is headed out towards Waverly right now. He's got to pick up 10 potash cars, empty potashes, and 9 corn, grain hoppers. He's going now through, is this Elmview? Looks like Elmview to me. I'm not sure. Is there an automatic whistle on this one? No, there is not. And then the track ends. All right, pause it. Catch up, computer. You can do it. Let's give him some time. All right, so I'll have to come back and put an automatic whistle on this one. I haven't done that yet. Like I said before I was putting them on there so they would blow while I'm recording, but now I'm getting lazy. So I'm waiting until I cross them, and then when I cross them, if they don't have them, I come back later on. So as you watch this series longer and longer, the automatic horn system will work better and better. See that? You got something to look forward to now. Here we go. All right. So he's got 2 SD70 Aces right now. As you can see, this is just another power move. It's funny how this is all working out this way, but that's how it works out. So now we have 1301. We'll watch him to 1306. Let's activate the line side camera. His ditch lights are still flashing. I'm not sure why. He's also on the left track. Does he think he's in England? Is that what it is? Well, he is the Duke, so that would make sense. And look at that picture down in the lower left-hand corner of him. Does he look like royalty or what? The Duker. Here's a nice shot. That actually was a kind of a cool shot, wasn't it? Oh, look at the ditch lights stop flashing now. Just they're really delayed. Maybe that's how they are in real life. I don't know. If you remember, I think it was our last episode, we were working with Thomas and Smiley. I think Smiley was drilling the cars in the south yard at North Yard. And we saw that Duke go, I want to say steaming by. He was actually electrically motive going by, but he was just hauling. Uh-oh. Sounds like another crossing. Is it an automatic? You thought it had gone off by now. Could have swore I heard a crossing, right? Oh, it is, yeah. We'll have to fix that one. There's two of them I got to fix now. So we're going into territory we've not been before in this series because there's no automatic horns. It's all new scenery here. Drink it in. A lot of farmland on this route. This is, of course, the second power move of the day, is it not? That is one ginormous field on the right there. That is a combine's nightmare. Combine wakes up in the middle of the shed at night going, oh my God, that's a lot of work. I believe this is another crossing coming up. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But I see that line of trees there. Yeah, it's a town. I bet you this one isn't automatically signaled either. Yeah, I can hear the gates going down again. I'm doing this manually now. This is not happening automatically. The signal is working right there. Just a sleepy little town. Even have a station here. Duke's got it open wide all the way. He's got it wide open. Kind of got lost in the middle of that statement. I was stuck between he's got it opened up and wide open, and so they kind of combined into one. Are there cars on the track up here? Oh yeah, there are. There's some parked in this yard up here. Do I remember doing that? Nope. Like, there's so much going on this route. All the cars you see on any one of my routes, I put there. I always start all my routes off 100% empty. This seems like a lot of cars. There's our 5 minutes, but now I want to see. Here, let's go back to this. I want to see. Holy moly. When did I bring these out? There's a ton of cars there. It's a ginormous grain facility. Is there a train on the other end here? Is that a train sitting on the tracks there? This is too interesting to leave right now. I want to see what's going on. Or is this just more cars set out over here? Holy moly. I have no recollection of bringing these out here. Yeah, those are all wheat hoppers. I can tell by the family lines CSX ones. Yeah, no, that's not a train. It's just more. Okay, that's amazing to me. All right. So put you guys on pause, and we will figure out what we're doing next. Okay, so we're here with Sean, and I've been talking to you guys for, I don't know, 3-4 minutes now, and glanced over and saw I wasn't hadn't hit record yet. So everything I just said just went for naught, but that's okay. We're with Sean. He just picked up some passengers from Barton, and now he's headed to Burnfield. And I was just saying that, according to my calculations, it's 3.4 miles from Barton to Burnfield, so it's a pretty short distance. So we might make it there, especially now. You see, it's 13:13 up there now. We'll watch them until 13:18. And do I have it on line side? I do. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's the shortest. I had the route split up into 4 different sections for passenger traffic, and he's on section 4 right now, route 4. And the shortest distance is the distance between Barton and Burnfield, which is 3.4. The longest distance is 31.5 miles in between Selkirk and Grantley. Yeah, like that does you any good, right? I'll have to watch now, because I looked down at the thing. It wasn't recording. When I always review the video before I put it out. I fast forwarded here and there to make sure my voice is on all the way through and the sound is working right and everything. So, I'll have to go see what happened. Around the 22 minute mark. Because I was going to stop talking to you guys at 16. No, it was going to be right now. Yeah, so I talked for about 3 minutes. Yeah, well. Oh, look at that. Suddenly popped out for a still shot. As I was saying before, and I don't think I recorded this part, these are Blue Comet cards. I bought this as a DLC right from the Trainz Orin company. They came with an engine and a tender with it too, but I like the K4 better, so I'm sticking with the K4. And he's got a limited approach right now, looks like, because he's only doing half speed. This must be a red coming up here. That's what I'm thinking. I sure can't see through the smoke. I could move the camera, but it'll come around here in just a minute. Right side track's got a red on it. This one does too. An AI train. Oh, no, that's the junction. Give me the signal. Trying to get it. Cannot get it. Cannot get it. What's on turn on that? There we go. This signal said something. Okay, well, that's really not very helpful. Not that it makes a difference what it says, but. Is broccoli growing here? Slow it down. This is a usual thing that happens. They come to a stop. Most restrictive state, that's what it says, which is absolute stop. And then once he stops, it'll switch. Got to call the dispatcher. Now, on these steam trains that they run like this on these tracks, do they? Yeah, he's got a yellow. I think, or did he go over the green? Nope, he got a green. On these old steam engines that sometimes they run in places. Some of them actually do real freight jobs and stuff. I've seen them on the YouTube, but obviously they have to be able to communicate with the dispatcher, so they put a radio in it. Now, is it just a portable radio? Or do they mount a permanent radio in the engine? don't know the answer to that, but I do know the answer to this. It's 18. So that means we watched it for 5 minutes. So now we are going to put you back on pause and figure out what we're doing next. Am I recording? Yes, I am. I can't stop make that mistake again. So we're here with Andrew now. He's also driving a K4. We only have 2 steam engines on the whole route, and this is the second one. And he is working the Fisherville Quarry. I really like this shot. Look at all the detail in this engine. Wow. Okay, anyway. So he's working the gravel pit, like I said, and he's picking up a bunch of gravel. And he's picked up 8 cars so far. He's got 6 more cars to go. So this is going to be a real simple move. He's just going to have to back up. That's it. There he goes. I'm going to go back to this side so we can see when it's time to stop. You can do 2 at a time here. That's it. Slow it down. Slow it down some more. Is that good? That one looks good. That one, oh, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. I hope you really absorbed all of Andrew's turn because that's the end of it. All right, so now we're going to put you on pause again. Move on to something else. We're at the North Yard, and it is Thomas's turn, and Thomas is going to do a road trim. Here are our 2 road tracks. These are going to Ashley out, and these are going to, is it Elmview out? I guess I can look. It is Cortland out. Yeah, sure, close. Close, right? Elmview, Cortland. Well, so anyway, so we're going to have to hook up a road train to pull these off map. These are going to Ashley, which is on the far end. If you go to the left here, that's towards Cortland. To the right, as it's oriented now, is Ashley. Ashley's real far away. Cortland's not too far away at all. So we got to make them go to Ashley. Let's think now. Okay, so I looked. The other problem is this one here is going to go. We're going to pull this one out. But then all these, if you remember from a while ago, when we had the horrible derailing incidents in the hump yard, these are also all for Ashley. So this whole thing's going to go now. The total weight, these are mostly empty. I think the tankers are empty too. I don't know for sure. But the total weight, which I just calculated, let's see, these are all empties, is 1205. Now, our weakest engine is rated for 2,000 with our GP38-2, so it doesn't matter which ones we pull from the yard down here. But, now, do we set it up first? Let's get the engine coming out first. And what I usually do with this over here is I will say these are, this row's longer than this row, so we're going to pull these right here. This is Hank. Yeah. And he's got a, what is that, a C48W, what I just read off the screen there. And this one's an SD80? No, SD78. Okay. Let's get him set up on the correct track first. He's going to be pulling that. He's got more than enough power to get this done. More than enough power. Now, is he going forward right now or backwards? Should be going forward, right? He is. Okay. Get him up to 45% throttle, as that should get him at 15 mile an hour. We'll have him go through the car repair yard to get to where it needs to be. The old paint scheme here. Never got around to painting this one. All right, let's hop over here. So. Oop. Oh, yeah, let's check these. Hold on now. Yeah, okay, very good. Gotta remember the switches, pal. They ain't gonna remember themselves. And slow it down to 5 so the conductor can jump off. There he goes. He's got to be careful. The conductor would stand right here, obviously, and you don't want to jump off too quick. You'll ram your hip right into this switch stand. That would be painful. Okay, so we're gonna have him go this way. Yep. Have him come this way. Oh, is that Eric? It is. Look, Eric finally made it. I told you he was gonna be here any minute. Eric finally made it. Okay, I got distracted. Now go this way. We're gonna have him go this way, then this way. Yep. And then, yep. And then, no. Yes. 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 All right, so we'll back the train down. Is that a possibility? Yeah, if we pull it back this way, we can back it down either track we want it to go down. So we'll back him down going this track. So he should be good. He should also have bell on right now. Probably missed a few crossings. Can't do it all. Through the car repair yard. We only got one car in the whole repair yard right there. That bulkhead. Do we not have any cars sitting at Gunnison right now? We may not. Because I would usually have the engine pull them. Well, Eric should be pulling cars, but the yard may have been empty. I'm a second guessing now. And if you forgot them, the next train will get them. There's always another train. Everybody, all 11 of my locals, well, 12 if you count the Duker, are currently doing things. Nobody just sitting back in the engine shed waiting. Which is why we had to add Eric last time, because there was nobody waiting. He had another job to do and not enough engines to do it with. There's Thomas up on the hump hill. Are we going to need him to come down? Because we got Smiley down on this, and Smiley could round this all up and place it this way, right? We don't necessarily have to have Thomas come down and do it. All right, so we're going to clear it just past the tower here, and then we'll hold him right there. Have Smiley bring that both those cuts, combine them, and then bring them out. And Eric is here to pick up the train that's waiting on the outbound track. But I'm thinking now, Smiley, that's going to be in the way of Smiley. Smiley will just push it. He'll push it and then he'll pull it back in. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, let's get across this second crossover, and then we'll hold Hank right here. There we go. All right, Hank, you are right now officially on a lunch break. Hang tight, pal. If you make it quick, you can go over there and get something to eat. I think somebody said that, too. And I mentioned this already, that I was wondering why this hotel would be out in the middle of nowhere. And they said maybe it's a hotel where the engineers stay. You know, the train crews stay. I thought that's a really good explanation. Probably is. But anyway, so now we're going to have Smiley come out this way. Where you at, Smiley? There you are, buddy. Are you still hooked onto this one? Yes, you are. Let's apply it. Decouple. Here we go. Yep. 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 And he's going to cross over. Yep. He's going to come down this way. And he's got to get onto this track right here. So we got to make sure this one's set correctly. Now, when he pulls these cars forward, he's going to be pulling them up this way when he finally hooks onto both of them. See how all three tracks are... These are all waiting for Eric. But this one's really short. So we'll just have Smiley bump into these. He'll push them down. Then when he's back in that... those two cuts back on there so Hank can get them, he'll pull these back with him and then uncouple them in the same spot. So, not the end of the world. It'll all work out. Let's give him a little more oomph here. Went crazy on the oomph. There we go. This, of course, is the West Yard. Here, I mean, we're in the North Yard. We've had the discussion many times. It's a little confusing. But I'm running the show, and I'm keeping it all straight for you, so that's something you can just relax. You ain't got to worry about it. I'll take it back down to 15 mile an hour now. All right, so we want to clear this switch right here. Good. There we are. This one's not wrong, is it? Well, it is and it isn't. I didn't want to go on that track, but it still works. Go Smiley back this way now. Should all be set already, but we'll double check them. And do I want to pull out? Yeah, let's pull out the one on the left here first. Now, when we're coming back, we're going to have to clear this point here to get it back onto this track because Hank's sitting right back down there. So we'll have to do that, which is why he's not going to have enough room. With the length of this train, it's just not going to be enough. I don't often look at them like this on the side here. It's kind of cool shot. Probably because I want to look at where I'm going, not the scenery on the sides. It makes the most sense. All right. Now, the tricky part is I'm going to watch both ends of the train. I want to wait till this clears this, but I got to wait until this hits those other cars on the other end. I want to try to hit them properly, 5 mile an hour under. Go. Okay, so now this will be set correctly all the way back down. This was not set correctly. This I want to go onto here. So I bump into these and push these down. And let's make sure all the way down it'll go that far. Just to be sure, yes, no, no, and yes. Go on to the backup track. That's what it's there for, to accommodate the backup. Now we got to clear this switch, right? Yeah, in order to go pick up those other ones. I don't think we'll hit that load that's on the through tracks down there. Got a little jigger pokery going on here because computer's having a hard time drawing. You can do it, buddy. It's a good workout for you. Put my GPU through its paces. Alright, so we're getting down towards the end. Where's he at? It's getting close. It's getting close. Let's slow it down. Let's go eyeball it. Pass it at danger, which means he's getting real close. Yeah, he's getting close. Alright, so we'll take it down to there. Let's go back on this end now. Is he going to make it? Oh, I think he's going to make it. He's going to make it. All right. Now we want to back up and grab onto it. He won't make it the second time, though. He will hit those cars when we bring this back the other way. There's no avoiding it. So we'll just have to prepare for that contingency. Yeah. There we go. We got it. Let's ride that last bulkhead in. There we go. Grab onto the bulkhead. Yeah, we know you're all going to Ashley out. There he comes. That's my mom. She stops by during lunch every time. Or actually, Smiley's mom. Stops by for lunch every time. Brings him an egg salad sandwich. There we go. I don't know if we'll get a picture of Hank. Oh, there's Hank right on there. You can just barely see his yellow nose. Just over the top of those cars. Building a train for Hank. Okay, slow it down. And there we go. Now let's move it forward. There we go. All right. Make sure the last car in the line is moving. I'm going to say that's a yes. Look, there's Hank. You can really see him now. We're coming, Hank. Hold on, buddy. What track did I put Hank on? Okay. On the far track. All right, now we're going to zoom all the way back up here because we're going to have to make contact with this little shortcut of cars coming up here. Okay. West Yard Tower. Working hard as always. Guys and gals in there are hard workers. I actually have no idea. I mean, They are my employees, but I don't really pay attention to what they're doing. Stuff gets done, so I guess that's how I look at it. Okay, here's this cut we're going to have to hit with a few well cars and a few ore cars. Here we go now. Nice. Now we got to fly down to the track that we need to clear, which is going to be back this way. Oh, yeah. It's got a little ways to go. He's got to clear this switch right here, here, here. It's a CTC switch. Nothing else going on in the north yard, is there? Looking at my spreadsheet, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. Two. One. That'll do. No, I'm sorry. That'll do. Engineer's got to love that, right? When you say that'll do, and then he hits the auto, and then you go, nope. Yeah, that's not very good railroading right there. Okay, so let's work this out into here now. Come this way. Come this way. Cross the crossover. We'll put it about... we could run it almost all the way down, right? Because it's not going to matter. Yeah, it's not going to matter. So we'll go back over here now. He's pulling these back. Put them back where they belong. And then to here. I think we'll be able to, yeah, stay with Smiley right here so we can drop these cars off. And there should be plenty of room then to go back and get it up tight with Hank. This is why I need a conductor, because you really can't see what's going on all the way down the end of the train. We will drop this right here. Beautiful. Then we'll say apply, drop Eric's portion of the train, and then continue backwards. There we go. Now we'll fly to the other end once again. Beautiful. That is just some professional railroading right there. So again, there's the bull there on our left. Here's the south yard at north yard. We're just going to bring it down here now, snug it up with Hank. To see if Hank can work himself out of the yard without running into Eric, who's trying to get into the yard. Should be able to. Here we go, across. That's amazing to me. I'm looking at all the government. There's a lot of cars here, right? This is a big yard. There's a lot of cars here. I I typed a name in for every one of these cars. I need to get a life or something. I don't know. Some people saying having friends is a good time. Maybe I should give that a shot. Yeah, it's amazing. And then, like, a little while ago when we were passing those grain facilities out there, I couldn't believe that there were that many cars out there. See Hank coming up there. Stop just short of him. We'll snug him up, as I said earlier. Not connected. Start slowing it down here. I'm going to call that snug. Let's call that snug right there. In railroading terms, this is snug. All right, so we're going to go back here. Oh, wow, he came down a lot further than I thought he would. All right. So you want to apply the handbrakes there. Decouple. Pull forward. If you don't mind, kind sir. Just so when Hank hooks up, he's not going to bang it back into you, and then you'll be hooked up. And then later on, I'll be wondering where you were or where you are because you got pulled off by Hank towards Ashley. That should be good enough distance right there. Now we're going to go back to Hank. Okay, Hank. Lunch break's over, buddy. And then he'll be pulling these off map. Go. Get down a bit more. Perfect. Alrighty, now let's throw some switches here to give Hank the heads up on how to get around this guy, because I have a feeling that if I just tell him go to Ashley out, go to, he's going to get all hung up on this right over here. That's wrong. That's wrong. The marshalling yard. I like the name of that. So that's Eric. So let's see what he does now. Hank, buddy. No. Go the other way. There you are. Okay. Let's have you go to Ashley out. That's going to be a track mark move. Let's see what he can do here. Navigate to. No. Navigate to track mark. Didn't I just say it was a track mark? Ashley out. There it is. It's going to take a little bit because that's... Computer's calculating the route. Here it goes. Now we're going to stick with him just because I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to figure his way out of here or not. Let's see what he gets. Right now he's got a yellow on this dwarf right here. No, I don't want the junction. I want the control. Okay, it won't give it to me. There it is. For 2 blocks, is that what it said? Oh, you switch. 2 blocks, I think. Yeah, for 2 blocks. Okay. He's got them all, right? Oh, yeah, because there's Smiley right there. And yeah, they're all moving. Leaving the yard. Here's the east tower. There's signals up there. I don't think he goes under those signals. Those aren't going to help me. Should be one right here. I think it's a flashing yellow again. I can see it flashing yellow. Can't get my cursor on it, though. Seems like he's doing all right now, though. Let's go to this side so we can see signal there. Is it green now? I'm still flashing. Line ahead is clear. Oh, it is a green over a flashing red. Okay, that bodes well. Let's see if he goes to the right side of the track then. I mean, I did set it up for him, right? I was a very good dispatcher. Yep, now he's got this signal right here, or is that facing the other direction? I can't tell. Looks like it's facing the other direction. Yeah, most restrictive. Yeah, he is. Is he? Yeah, he is. I thought he wasn't going to switch over, but he did. Yeah, that signal's facing the other way. That's why it's absolute stop. Look at that, huh? Hank, you did it, buddy. You got to where you needed to be. That's nice. Now, you got a long haul ahead of you. There's probably about a 4-hour trip ahead of you there. I wish you the best of luck. And let's drop it right here. Well, we're in the butter zone. Yeah, we're in the good zone. We're in the honey zone, whatever zone you want to call it. So that means we're going to have to end our video. I know, it's disappointing. I find it disappointing every time I have to end. I could play this for another 4 hours easy. And I will, and I'll chop it up and put more videos on the intranet for you. Thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by once again. Hope you had a good time. I always, and I mean always, have a good time playing Trainz. I sometimes wonder to myself, why do I like this game so much? I don't know. I just love Trainz. It's my passion. It's just something about them that I love. Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you like? Why don't you leave me a comment? If you don't like the fact that Eric has to wait until this whole train leaves before he can enter the yard, well, this just may not be the channel for you.